Hello and welcome, my name is Gerald Peter and I'm gonna show you a really great visualizer application called Vythm, which is available on all possible platforms, iOS, Android and also macOS. And I'm gonna show you the macOS version today. I just created a new track which you can find here where I used these visuals from this really cool Vythm application which generates visuals in real time. And the really great thing about it is that you can control all kinds of different parameters how the visuals should react to the audio. But you can also design your own kind of presets and you can map it to a MIDI controller. And I'm gonna show you this in a quick tutorial. So first of all, if you're not familiar with all these different options and settings and technical things, you can just go on the random mode. That's the easiest thing to get started. Like you can just press here and select random all. You can choose which effects should be randomized. You can select all, of course. So when you go on autopilot, your visualization will just randomizes all these different kind of parameters. So let's just try this. Let's go to autopilot next. It randomizes all different kind of presets and you get every few seconds you can change the interval, like 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds. In that case it will change all different kind of parameters every 10 seconds. This was the autopilot feature. If you're not comfortable with just randomize everything, if you want to have the full control, you can either select one of the presets. The easiest way to find different presets are over here. So here you can choose one of the different modes, for example explosion, and then select one of the many presets in there. So this is the preset light haze, for example. And as you can see, it reacts to the music. And here you have, let's select another preset, symmetrical tree force, for example. So let's select another preset. Let's go for wormhole. Here we go. That's a really cool one. If you want to have more options, more possibilities to explore different settings, you can go either here on the left, you have some controls over here. You can change the color setting, you can apply some effects, which is really cool. You can hex effect, aberrations, and also pixelation amount. So, but if you want to have even more options and design your own graphical presets, you can, for example, choose a background here. You can choose space, so you see how the background of the visual mode changes. And you can also change the mode settings. Let's go over this for now. Okay. Or let's go to another mode where you have actually more different options. This is one of my favorite modes. It's the fluid mode, and it reacts to the audio of the music, but it also reacts to you tapping with the finger on the screen if you're an iOS or Android device, or when you press down the mouse cursor on a macOS device. So now let's do the following. I want to show you a really cool pixelation effect, which is here, pixelation amount. So each of the sliders you see these different icons, and when you select them, you can select first of all if they are mapped to the music. So you see when the bass, for example, is now mapped to the pixelation, you can control the intensity, and you can select controller bar on off. Let's switch off the mapping to the music and let's switch on controller bar. This means now this parameter I can control here over this control knob over here. We want to control the parameters over MIDI now. I can show you this as well. So you go here, then you go to Music, MIDI. You can select your MIDI device. The right device is already selected. Now we can create a mapping in between the MIDI device and the parameter. Just press here, mapping. And now you're already in the effects tab, and then you can add one or more effects to your MIDI controller. I have here a light back block, and I can link the sliders to my effects. Let's connect the first slider to hue. I just select hue and then I go up and down here, so this is mapped. Second one, hexa parameter. Third one, let's go for pixelation amount. And the last one is exposure. Okay, when we are done for mapping, we press done. And now let's put all back to 0. Okay, as you can see, I can control the hex effect with this slider over here. I can control the color setting over here. I can control the exposure setting over here, and I can control the pixelation amount over here. But this could be a really cool way to real-time control all of your parameters if you're, for example, in a live performance situation. I hope I could give you a quick introduction of what you can do with Vythm, and I hope I see you soon. Bye.